In other videos in this channel, I talked about the top 5 best mice for drag clicking and the top 5 best budget mice for drag clicking. But today I decided to do something different. Instead of doing a top 5 best mice video, I'll be doing a top 5 worst mice video. So in today's video, I'll be going over the top 5 worst mice for drag clicking. And since we're getting closer and closer to 2,000 subscribers, it really mean the world to me if you could subscribe. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. Starting off with the 5th mouse on our list, we have the Dragon M711 Cobra. Now, the M711 Cobra used to be called a budget mouse for drag clicking, and that's because it can get 15 to 30 CPS for only $20. The reason why I put the M711 as a bad mouse is because Red Dragon has changed the switches on the M711, which makes it almost impossible to drag click on. Many people still buy this mouse and get only around 2 to 10 CPS. Another downside to this mouse is that it weighs 200 grams, and 200 grams is really heavy for basically any mouse. In terms for drag clicking, this mouse is just not worth getting anymore. To support my statement, I'll now place a clip of someone talking about the M711.
Yeah, the problem with the M711 is that the clicks don't register. That's like the most obvious problem that most people who like comment on my video, that the Red Dragon video, they can't register the clicks. That's the problem.
The 4th mouse that I like to cover is the Bloody A7. Many people to this day still get scammed on websites such as eBay and other marketplaces. The Bloody A7 is just a big ripoff of the Bloody A70. You will not be able to drag click on this mouse at all, and since this mouse can't double click, it makes it really hard to butterfly click and jitter click on the Bloody A7. Many other YouTubers also say that this mouse is just a scam and you should not buy it. Instead of this mouse, I'd recommend the Bloody A60, the Bloody A70, or the Bloody A90. And if you're willing to buy one of these mice, just make sure you get it from the official Bloody Instagram page where you won't get scammed. I'll now play some clips of people talking about the Bloody A7.
The Bloody A7 and the Bloody A70 look exactly the same, but are actually completely different mice that drag click way differently. The Bloody A7 drag clicks way worse and gets less CPS than the A70.
For the 3rd mouse on our list, we have the Red Dragon M601 RGB version. Many people still get confused on which mouse to buy, the red version or the RGB version. Let me say this. The red version of the Red Dragon M601 will be able to drag click, but the RGB version will not be able to drag click. The reason why you won't be able to drag click on the RGB version is because the switches in it make it almost impossible to drag click on. So instead of buying the RGB version, buy the red version. If you want to know more about the red version of this mouse, I've already made 2 videos explaining on why this mouse is good for drag clicking. For number 2, we have the Roccat Burst Pro. The Burst Pro costs around $60 to $100, and in return you don't even get that much CPS. Even Medless Noob himself mentioned that he could only get around 15 CPS for a long drag. This mouse is also really bad for double clicking. The only positive side to this mouse is that it weighs only 68 grams. But for any clicking methods such as track clicking, butterfly clicking, and jitter clicking, this mouse is just not worth it. I'll now play some clips of Medless Noob talking about this mouse.
It says I wasted $60 on this mouse. So this one is the Roccat Burst Pro. It's actually not a really good drag clicking mouse. I'm gonna show you guys right now. This is me alone drag clicking. Normally this should be like 20 CPS, but this is only like 10 CPS. But although it doesn't drag click, it does double click. It still has a double clicking function. I don't know why they still kept that. And by the way, this mouse is not good for clicking also. You have to click kind of hard for like one click to be like clicked.
For the final mouse on our list, we have the Roccat Puresel. The Roccat Puresel is probably going to be the mouse that will disappoint you the most for drag clicking. This mouse has a really hard time to double click, and it can't even butterfly click or jitter click well either. The Roccat Puresel will not be able to drag click at all. I'm not the only person saying this. Many other people have made videos on why this mouse is so bad for drag clicking. The Roccat Puresel weighs around 88 grams, which is the exact same as the Kane 100. Overall, I just wouldn't really recommend this mouse for Minecraft. I'll now play some clips of people talking about this mouse.
This is strictly a helpful video, and I'm just trying to show my honest opinion about this mouse. As you can see, You can obviously hear me drag clicking, and there's no clicks being registered.
Alright guys, that's basically it for today's video. Just so you know, I'm not saying these mice are bad, I'm just not recommending them for Minecraft. If you have any other mice that you would not recommend for Minecraft, just feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Anyways, see you guys in my next video.